Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Steven, the Idaho Fabricator. I was going to work on Project 53 today, but this happened. Snow in September? Really? It's just not happening. Never seen that before.
No, last time was 1926 is what they're saying.
Yeah, 1926. So I got to get my snow blower squared away. So today in the shop, we're going to change the spark plug, check the oil, change it, and check out the dry belts. They're all original, so I'm thinking they probably need to be replaced. So let's head into the shop and get busy, all right? So here's my Snowthrower. It's not the biggest, but it works pretty good. 24-inch wide deal. So let's, I think the first thing we'll do is pull the spark plug, see how that looks, and probably make it easier to turn over when I'm doing the belt. Oops, there goes my flashlight. Probably wasn't the right place to put it.
Probably not.
That looks not bad, but a little bit, looks like a little rich. So probably wouldn't be a bad idea to change it. It's a Champion, so it's got to be pretty good. Okay, let's put my flashlight. Oh, guess that's not going to stick there. All right, well, I'm going to make a parts list here. Champion RN4C. I bet you that's in millimeters how long the belt is. What do you think? 185? No, that can't be right. That can't be right. There's 25.4 millimeters per inch, so that belt would be really short otherwise. All right, so we got to take the belt off. Let's see, I think I got to take this crank handle off. So turn that a little bit here. Get a pair of pliers and pop that off. There, we got it. This, yay, that comes out. And I probably have to take this off, I'm guessing. Because I gotta split the case. Really? There we go. I just thought of something. I think this is gonna fall back, so I think I'm gonna put a sawhorse back here. That out of the way. Way to fall on the handlebars.
That's a good idea.
Alright, now hopefully I can get to this one right between the treads. Yep. Because I pretty much know what will happen. I'll leave this for later. We'll get a bunch of snow, and then the belt will break, and I'll have to fix the belt, and it's just so I'm going to do it now while it's not super freezing cold outside.
Whoa.
Ooh.
It did come apart.
Huh.
Good thing you did that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Looks like this, what do you think it's going to be the same size? Yes!
That makes it easier.
I love it when they do that. There we go. That was pretty easy. That came off uber easy.
One down, one to go.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, this is like,
Oh, piece of cake.
yeah. Oh, man. Come on, baby. You know you want to come off of there. Ooh!
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
All right, so,
How's the wear look?
well, it looks like it had sunk down in the pulley quite a ways.
So I think it's probably a good idea to replace them.
Yeah.
Plus all that, rubber that was worn off on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good idea. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to run down to Napa, and I'm hoping that they have this stuff. They have a lot of stuff for lawnmowers, yard tractors, and stuff like that, because it's pretty popular up here. And seems to be more of like rural type of auto parts store. So I'm going to go down and see if they have this belt. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go to Amazon, I guess. So I'm going to go to the store. When I get back, hopefully I'll have some belts and we'll put this thing together. Well, it's not the next day. It's like 10 days later. Napa did have the belts and the spark plug. So I picked those up and I went ahead and installed those. This is the new belt for the auger. Just a V belt, but it's the industrial green kind. And I went ahead and put the dry belt on. And I put the spark plug in. And it fits really nice. And you probably, I don't know if, just a little factoid information for you. If you see these little variegate, little slots in the belts, they put those in for belts that have to go around a really tight pulley radius. And this one is large enough that it doesn't need that kind of a belt. So just a little information for you in case you're on playing one of those games about Trivial Pursuit or something. You'll be the winner. But the reason I had to wait 10 days was I noticed this little brake shoe thing here. And when you pull the lever, it disconnects from over here on this and allows this to spin to throw snow. And then when you let go of the lever, this brake shoe comes forward and stops the rotation of the auger, okay? And it's just really worn. It's got grooves worn in it and the belt worn in it. And so I thought, well, I should probably replace that. And so, of course, you have to order that stuff from Arens. Now I'll show you the parts over here. So I got the brake shoe. Here's what it looks like. And I can't believe they wanted $14 for that. But anyway, there's the brake shoe. I think you can see that okay. And then it comes with, actually it doesn't come with, you got to buy these little rivets. And then you stick the rivet in and then you pound the rivet over on this metal plate here. On the back side, you mushroom it over and that holds the thing in place. Well, I can't really get to the back side of this because and taking this whole assembly off is a major pain in the rumpola. So I got a plan. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my cutoff wheel and cut these heads off. Take this old brake shoe out of the way. And then, instead of using the rivets, I'm going to use some stainless steel pop rivets. And they're almost exactly the same size. They fit that just perfect. And I think this is going to work. Well, I know it's going to work because I just know. So anyway, so that's the plan. I'm going to grind those off. We're going to pop rivet that on. And then I also ordered this. This is called the drive wheel. And this, I'll show you underneath. This is what gives you your speeds for your wheels underneath the for the snowblower. So that's why I didn't put this belt on. And anyway, short story long, let's cut that brake shoe out of the way and get her done. I'm going to put this on because I don't know if that's asbestos or not, but I'm just to be safe. So now we're ready. Well, one down, one to go. Woo. Well, there's the old one. Let's try my idea. So I got these stainless steel rivets here. Pretty cool. And rather than use these kind of rivets here where you got to beat on them with a hammer, I think these are going to work. So let me get my rivet gun over here and try this thing out. See if it's going to work like I think it's going to work. Get some air. And put the rivet in. I'll put that one in there so it doesn't move while I'm putting this one in. Hold it down. That's pretty good. Woo! Okay. So far, so good. Now, let's see, a couple of these bolts, and I guess we can put this bottom together, huh? Okay. Yes, slip this over at first. Okay, and then I think I got to loosen that too, because that belt guard. Nope. Nope. Yep. Move that out of the way. Okay. Those bolts down at the bottom, they fit into those little slots. And, okay, and then this one goes there. Come on, baby.
Yep. And then this. Boy, that's a tight sucker. Okay, let's adjust this part here so the belts don't fall off. There's probably some special gap or whatever, but there's no way that's coming off. All right, let's put the this guy on. The bolts on there, I think it was these guys. Yeah, it had to be these guys. Yeah, I was all worried about snow, you know, and then weatherman says it's warming up, so, but it's, I'm thinking we're going to have snow before Thanksgiving. What do you think?
Yeah, we
You
always
agree?
do.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Get my little clip here. Installed. Find the sweet spot. I think I'm gonna have to employ the hammer. Come on, baby. There it is.
Perfect.
Yeah, that part works.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I got this plastic cover here, and I'm going to show you guys this. Now, I've never taken this off, this belt cover, and look, it's got this ginormous crack in it. So,
What's that from?
I don't know. It's not hitting anything, but so I JB welded a piece of plastic in there just to strengthen it up and
Nice.
keep using it. I don't know if these are even still available, so I know I was thinking we were trying to decide how long we've had this thing, and I just figured it out. It's been 2011. Can you believe that?
It's held up well.
Come on, baby, get around there. There we go. That's what I wanted. There. Perfect. I'm going to lift this forward. And this is what they say to do in the manual, so now if you get over here, let me get my flashlight. I'll show everybody what's going on. Oh, there, so now it works. So, this is the drive wheel, and when you select your speed, let me show you here. So like, this is the slowest speed right here, and the wheel's toward the center. So the engine turns this disc here, and then when you release the lever, this wheel comes up and touches this and spins the wheels. And so as you increase your speed, the wheel moves to the outside. The farther out on this disc, the faster it goes. So we got to take this out. And I've done this before. I'm trying to remember. I think we take off this wheel here. I think, no, maybe. It's a good thing you keep these manuals around. And remember I was wondering if that belt went on which side of the idler pulley. Well, it was wrong. It goes the other way, so I'm gonna have to fix that. And then there's another belt guard that I forgot to put on, so we'll have to redo that. But okay, so I think if I understand this right, oops. Got the wrong socket. I think I have to take this side off. So this can slide this way. So I can, doggone it. Thank you. So before I get to, I'm going to loosen take the disc off. Get that loose. Okay. Spin this around, get the other one. And the third one. Okay, so
it's loose.
the drive wheel's loose, and then I think I take these nuts off here. There's little bitty carriage bolts here. There's the other one. Then with this off, this comes this way. Yay!
Good job.
You can see how this wheel is all worn on the one side.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah, it didn't have any, did I bring the other wheel down here? I didn't. That was silly. Put this guy on.
Remember which way it went on?
Yeah. Hey guys, I had to re-educate myself on this Snowthrower, and keep those instruction manuals. They come in handy. Last time I did this was like 3 years ago, and man, you just can't remember everything.
Oh, you've got too many things to keep track of.
Okay, another bolt here. And another bolt here. Tighten them up. Make sure when you, I think most Snowthrowers have these rubber drive wheels, you know, just maybe a little different, but same idea. Anyway, make sure you clean this disc off. It gets a lot of oil residue on it, and you want to get some good traction on your rubber wheel there so you can make this thing. It's not going to pull a wheelie or anything, but it's going to go better in the snow. I noticed when the wheel wears out, the first thing that goes is reverse for some reason. And it's really hard to back this thing up. It's packed with snow and
Yeah, it's kind of heavy.
okay, so wheels on. Yay! This thing's going to be ready for action. Ready for snow.
Well, they were calling for a chance of snow next week. So we'll see.
10 millimeter. Is there a 10 millimeter on the workbench? Ratchet wrench? No. No, it looks like this.
This one?
Yeah. Don't worry, I won't tell everybody you tried to hand me a ratchet
Stop it.
instead of a wrench. Now, you get to redo the belts again.
Oh, good times.
Cushion out of the way. All right, it's getting close. Take these plastic cover off again. I thought it was the right belt, but I was wrong. Napa, an auto parts store, gave me the wrong belt. That is just so weird.
That never happens.
Never happens at an auto parts store. So what I did this time is I took my handy dandy measuring device and held the zero, and I made a little mark with a paint stick, and then I just went around the belt. And then I took the other belt, the belt that they said that was the right one, and measured it, and it was 1 inch smaller. So I got the bigger belt on there, and as you can see, when you pull the lever, or when you release the lever, the belt has the right tension on it.
Okay, a lot of play in there.
Yeah. But I got to adjust something, so according to the manual,
Oh, the manual.
yeah, this device here is kind of a little guide, and
Also, it doesn't come off the wheel.
yeah, but this one, that just doesn't seem like. They said they want it between a 1/16 and an 1/8 of an inch between this opening and the belt. So
it doesn't rub on it.
I'm going to tighten that up. I think before I put the cover on, let's start it up. What do you think?
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, pretty much took care of that. I always use 93 octane with no ethanol in all of my yard tools because it keeps longer, it has a better shelf life. Alright, so choke's on. Oops, there valve to turn on. Yep. Prime it. All right. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Yes.
Success, finally.
Success.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'll put that plastic cover on there for the belts, and thanks for watching today. If you got a snow thrower, don't be afraid to get out the owner's manual, because you're going to need it, as I found out. And thanks again for watching, for subscribing and sharing and liking. It's really helping my channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support, and I will see you next time at Idaho Fabricator.